Namaste, I am Tejaswini and welcome to my channel. Dev Guru Brihaspati, Jupiter, had entered Taurus on 1st May 2024 and he will soon go Combust for 30 days from 7th May till 6th June. Guru Asta occurs when Jupiter is within 11 degrees of the Sun. Here, as the Sun absorbs Jupiter's powers, so his significations become tainted by the keywords of the Sun. This means that genuine kindness, luck, help, and advice will be all absent in this time, and there will be selfishness, aggression, entitlement, and a complete disregard for common sense in this time frame. It is even more worrying that Venus, the Daitya Guru Shukracharya, is also combust, and a highly potent Angarak Yoga, Mars-Rahu conjunction, is operating in Pisces. Jupiter and Venus are both not available in the skies, and the cruel planets, the Krur Graha, Sun, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, and Saturn will overpower everything in this time. Now the Combust Jupiter is in Taurus and he will be rushing through the Krutika nakshatra. He is in his Atichar movement. Krutika nakshatra is ruled by the nakshatra devata Agni, the consciousness of pure fire, again an addition to the fiery energy. And the actual conjunction of Jupiter and Sun in Krutika during 11th to 25th May will be intense. Kritika is an aggressive and active nakshatra. It is linked to the sun, so is regal, proud, and individualistic by nature. It does not forgive and neither does it forget. It has a lot of stamina, can endure, and has formidable will. It is linked to sheer power, intelligence, knowledge, and action. It favors fighting, explosions, sudden extreme rage, piercing actions, sharp cuts, and separations. It creates an inner restlessness in its desire to be always active. The energies of Kritika will increase the overall heat. So, naturally, its influence will be more amplified in hot places, that is, deserts, and professions which require heat. Also, all the people who work in such professions. So, this would be the government machinery, armies, teachers, lawyers, miners, doctors, anyone who works with fire or equipment which cuts. This is an overdose of fire, and it is not very useful and cannot be easily channelized into productive actions. And Taurus, it is the most determined sign of the zodiac. It is also the most hardworking, practical sign. Jupiter combust here means that everyone will be more stubborn than usual and yet will be confused on the practical levels. As the philosophies of Jupiter, the regalness of the Sun, and the practicality of Taurus make for a very confusing mix. The birth moons of Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, and Pisces will be hit the most in this time frame as their owners Jupiter and Venus are not in a position to guide and protect them. Taurus and Pisces will suffer the most. And for all of us, wherever Taurus and Pisces are placed in the horoscope, these areas of the life will be troublesome. For example, if Taurus is your fourth house, then expect disturbances in your residence, stress to your mother, issues with the car, etc. Then the Aries and Scorpio birth moons will feel overconfident, make rash mistakes which will haunt them later. And for all of us, wherever Aries and Scorpio are placed in the personal charts, we will make these mistakes related to overconfidence. For example, if your Aries is in the 7th house, then you will be overconfident in the matters related to business, legal issues, and partnerships. For Leo ascendants, there is a typical reading. Your ascendant lord, cruel planet, has now absorbed two Soumya Graha who are also major benefics. If your birth chart has the capacity to handle this burst of power, and if you are going through a favorable dasha period, then you can take up risky endeavors and gain through them. But for most Leo ascendants, selfishness and lack of common sense will lead to problems in the long run. And for all of us, wherever Leo is placed in the personal horoscope, try to look for opportunities which can be reasonably worked on. But keep your common sense intact as you do this. For the other birth moon signs, a general disturbance in the life connected to the keywords of Mars, Sun, Jupiter, and Venus will continue in this time. This heat will manifest as an increase in temperatures, forest fires, rage issues, increase in conflicts, and perhaps opening of new war zones in the world. People should be careful regarding personal health as heat related issues, which range from dehydration to risky behavior and accidents, will increase. Do not expect fairness, justice, or even normal sensible behavior in this time. Hard work, honesty, and other good behavior will not help you at least in May 2024 as the natural malefics have completely overpowered the natural benefics. Geotectonic movements under the earth can cause earthquakes and volcanoes, especially under the sea. Rains will be delayed in some places, but in some places, excessive rains in the form of cyclones can occur, leading to floods, etc. And this is not a good time for any auspicious activities. Vedic sanskars, including Yajnopavit, Vivaha, etc., are not performed now. If possible, postpone new projects, speculation, or risky ventures till at least one of the gurus becomes available in the skies. The only exception is if you have a strong and auspicious Rahu active for you and are going through a very favorable Dasha period. And for that rare few, extreme risks and playing at very high stakes can reward with extraordinary gains. For Bharat, the elections are going on, and during this typical period, these planetary combinations will trigger unrest, violence, corruption, etc. We might see election politics of a very degraded nature in this time. The ascendant sign for India is Taurus, and this heat is being released in this sign and it will affect every Indian. For India, birth Rahu is in Taurus, and as Jupiter enters Taurus, it will not be a positive thing. Jupiter is a functional malefic for Bharat. He owns the 8th house, and the birth moon sign is Cancer, and currently Saturn is sitting in the 8th house from Cancer. I really hope I am wrong here, but there could be at least one major untoward event in this time which can scar the nation. And then there are the three remedies, the three ways of channeling this energy. The first is intelligent behavioral changes after understanding the energy dynamics. And this should be easy for students of Jyotish. The second is mantra. The foundational beej mantra for Jupiter is Om Gram Green Graum Sah Guruve Namah. It can be recited every Thursdays for 108 repeats.
ॐ देवानां च ऋषीणां च गुरुं काञ्चनसन्निभं बुद्धिभूतं त्रिलोकेशं तं नमामि बृहस्पतिम्.
And the third is Dan. The Dan items for Jupiter are yellow colored flowers or cloth and sweet and fatty food items. And Dan is not a charity. These items must be given to Bhagwan Bruhaspati in a Navagraha temple or to a genuine Brahmin or to the rivers or the sea, that is Bhagwan Varun. And if you want to, you can do Graha Shanti Home where the mantra and ghee are offered as Havish to Bhagwan Agni. And do continue doing your daily pujas of your adored deity or Kul Devata or Ishta Devata. Giving daily arghya to the newly risen sun helps balance out his energy on a continual basis. So make daily arghya a part of your daily spiritual practice. This alignment of Combust Jupiter in Krutika nakshatra in Taurus is going to enhance the fiery result of an already combust Venus and the potent Mars-Rahu Angarak Yoga. So as students of Jyotish, let us proactively use our knowledge to successfully navigate through the turbulent times ahead. Thanks for watching. Namaste.